Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. It's because me and my husband went on our 20th anniversary vacation. I think it's about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And at the end of this week, I gotta move. So I'm trying to get this video up and out as soon as possible. The topic I'm going to be talking about today is Bell Collective. I'm a little behind on Bell Collective, so that's why I jumped all the way to season 7. I'm no season 3, episode 7. The blank isn't silent. Because there's certain words you can't use on YouTube. But anyway, it starts off with the Bells. It's called the Peace Treaty. It starts off. With the Bells still at the big conference that Lakeisha had set up for the sisterhood meeting, and Marie tells Tambria that some man said that she's not in a relationship with Devon. She's in a relationship with him. And Tamara said, "You gonna believe some man over me, Marie? You gonna believe?" She said, "I'm just telling you what the man said, that you in a relationship with him and not Devon." And she said, "No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I keep telling y'all it's a lie, and y'all gonna believe this man over me. This man over me." And she said, "I ain't got time for this." And Tambria walks out. And Lakeisha tries to call her back, Tamara, but Tambria kept on walking. And then Latrice came back in, and she said, "Can we just move on from this now? Can we just move on from this now?" And then Marie said, "So Gucci, don't you and Latrice have something to say, have something to talk about?" Latrice said, "Nah, we ain't got time for this. We ain't got no time for this." And then So Gucci said, "Yes, we do. We have time." And Latrice, "I didn't like the way you did me. You had me looking for you property. You had me looking for you property for your stuff, and you wind up going with another realtor. I didn't find out about it until it was on social media, just like everybody else. And to me, you're not being a loyal friend." And Latrice say, "Business is business. You was supposed to be helping me look for properties and stuff, but you didn't have nothing ready for me, so I had to go on and get somebody else." She said, "But you still could have told me. You still could have told me." And Marie chimed in and said, "Yes, so yeah, Latrice, you could have made some kind of agreement, or gave us some kind of letter, letting her know that you was also looking, that you would also hired another realtor to help you look." And she said, but she didn't have the place ready. Gucci didn't have the place ready, and like I said, business is business. I had to go and find me a place because we had to hurry move out of the old building." And then so they kept going back and forth, back and forth. And so Latrice said, "Well, Lakeisha said, can we just agree, so Gucci, that because you didn't have the property ready, Latrice had to go to somebody else?" She said, "Well, I can't agree with that, but I don't like the way she did it." And then Lakeisha said, "Latrice, can you say that you were wrong for not telling her that you was going to another realtor?" She said, "Well, I guess I can agree with that." And she said, "You guess?" She said, "Okay, I can agree with it." And then Lakeisha said, "Yeah, now can we move on?" And then so they moved on and switched to the next scene. And it switched to the next scene. And the next scene was the next scene was the next scene was yeah, the next scene was Keisha said that she was happy to be moving into her new home. Her and her husband supposed to be having a new home. They'll be moving down to Jackson, Mississippi, temporarily for right now, and then a permanent move. She said that last year on the show. But anyway, she said she was so happy to be in her new house, and she was inviting So Gucci and Marie over to help her decorate and look at the house. And so Gucci came on and said, this looks good. I like this property. This looks good, look real." She said, "Yeah." And then Marie came in and said, "Yeah, this place looks good. I got some decorating ideas for you and stuff." And then Keisha said, "Well, so Gucci did help me look for properties, but I had to go with another realtor too." And I'm looking at, "So Gucci, you made such a big deal about Latrice going with another realtor, but you had to, yeah. But Keisha went with another realtor too, and you didn't have a big problem." And then Keisha said in her confessional, "Well, she did let So Gucci know that she was going to somebody else. I think So Gucci just want to make a mountain out of a molehill and stuff like that, because she know if it would have been her on the opposite end, and the realtor didn't have no property for her, she probably would have did the same thing with somebody else. But anyway, they was talking about it, and she said, well, yeah, she said, yeah, I didn't like the way the event went. Latrice gonna try to make like that she told me that she went to another realtor. She knows she didn't tell me that she didn't go to another realtor, and I didn't like that. Well, she was supposed to be my friend, but I guess she's not my friend. I guess you have to watch who you call your friends. And then Marie say, well, I told you, Gucci ain't, I told you So Gucci, that Latrice ain't loyal to nobody. And then so Gucci said, on another note, would y'all like to come to my birthday party? She said, your birthday party? She said, yeah, my birthday party will be in a couple of weeks. And JJ always surprises me and give me something big for my birthday. We go big for my birthday. She said, okay. And then Keisha said, are you going to invite all of the ladies? She said, yeah, I'm going to invite all of the ladies. And Marie said, including Latrice. She said, yeah, I invited Latrice. I said we could make a peace treaty just for my birthday. And I hope it don't be no drama either. And so I switched to the next scene. And the next scene is when Latrice meets up with Tambara at the restaurant. And she was saying, yeah, look like we didn't become friends. Latrice said that to Tambara. Look like we didn't become friends. Look like we are the two people. Look like we are the two people that are the two people that are out. And she said, yeah. She said, yeah. I don't know what's going on with Lakeisha. I don't remember having no problem with Lakeisha before this, but I don't know what the problem that Lakeisha has with me. She said, yeah, she said, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him either. She said, don't you know, after you left, me and So Gucci got into it, and she said, y'all got into it. She said, yeah. She said, So Gucci brought up about me getting another realtor, and I told her why I had to get another realtor. She didn't have no property ready and stuff like that. She's supposed to be such the big realtor in town, and she was saying, yeah. You know how them girls are. They want to keep stuff going and stuff like that. And I told Gucci that she wanted to have my life, and she was jealous of me. And she told me, oh no, she not. She just was upset because I went with another realtor. She said it ain't had nothing to do with another realtor. She just jealous because that's what she said in her confession. She just jealous of me because I'm younger than me, and me and Cliff got stuff going on. And then she said, I don't know what to say about these women. And Latrice said, I don't know what to say about these women either. And she said, you know how these women are Tambara. And so they all shook hands and they left. And next thing you know, Gucci was in her kitchen cooking breakfast for JJ, and JJ came downstairs, and JJ said that he had the best of both worlds, because sometimes his mama cooking breakfast and sometimes Gucci cooking breakfast, but this time Gucci was cooking him breakfast. And he asked Gucci what else she was doing, and she was telling him yeah, she gonna make a big breakfast for everybody. And she told him what happened at the peace treaty. She said, yeah, me and Latrice got into it, and I told her she was wrong for going to another realtor and not letting me know about it. And she talking about she had to go to another realtor because I didn't have the place ready. And she claimed that we are jealous of her and Cliff's relationship and they marriage, and she said we jealous of us. And JJ said, oh, what, huh, what? Latrice ain't had no business saying that. We ain't jealous of her. We got our stuff over here and they got their stuff over there. And he said, how can we be jealous of her the way Cliff treats her and stuff? Cliff is the one that's putting that in our head about we jealous of them. We ain't jealous of them or nothing. We got our own stuff. The next thing you know, JJ's mama came downstairs complaining about our coffee, and then she said, where's my coffee? They said, it's over there, it's percolating. She said, ooh, I don't like this coffee. She said, you gonna cook breakfast without asking me to come down and cook breakfast? She said, well, I thought you was already gonna come down. She said, well, next time you have my coffee ready and have my breakfast ready if you gonna cook breakfast and not me. And then so Gucci said, JJ, that's your mama. And then JJ looked kind of funny. And then it switched to the next scene. Where Marie is talking to her mama in her house, and she asked her mama, was she gonna get off of drugs? And her mama told her, yeah, I gotta get off of drugs, the doctor say I gotta get off of drugs because of my condition. And she said, are you really gonna get off of drugs this time, mama? She said, you've been saying that for years, and then you go back and you go back and you relapse and relapse. She said, well, I am gonna try to do it this time. I am gonna try to do that. She said, you don't believe me, Marie? Marie said, nah. Marie said, don't you know how I felt as a little girl when you're not being there for me and you was my mother and stuff and stuff. She said, well, Essie, if I hadn't gave you away, gave you to your dad and stuff, you wouldn't. I'm not Essie. Marie, if I hadn't gave you to your dad and stuff, you wouldn't have been the woman that you is today, the person that you is today. And she said, but I still needed my mom. I was a little girl. I still needed my mom. She said, but I couldn't. She said, I couldn't help you right then. I was sick. I was addicted to drugs. She said, I know you're addicted to drugs. She said, but I just want you to, I just want you to make a full recovery, and I just want you to get over this. She said, I'm gonna try to get over this. And then so she said, so you can be around your grandkids more and do this and do that. And then so Marie had a little daughter in there, and they all kind of hugged it out, and they left. And then the next scene was Marie going to see Essie, her friend, and she said, Essie, I talked to my mama about getting off of drugs and going into rehab, and she said she was gonna do it. And she said, but I don't know whether to believe her or not, Essie, because she been doing that so much. And I'm just getting tired. I've been dealing with this for a long time. I'm getting tired. It's getting rough on me. Essie say, well, no matter what happens, don't give up on your mama, Marie. She said, just like me, I lost my mama last year. She said my mama had stage 4 cancer. She said we found out in April, and she was gone 6 weeks later. And she was saying, I miss my mama every day. I think about my mama every day. And we said, ooh, I'm so sorry. Essie, I'm sorry your mama passed. I'm sorry you had to go through this. She said, I'm just telling you, no matter what, don't give up on your mother. And then it was the night of the party, and all the ladies came dressed to the nines and they stuff. And then so JJ said, I got a surprise for you, So Gucci. And So Gucci came up there in her little gold dress and stuff and her wig. Now some people making fun of her wig, but to me So Gucci looked good. And then after that, JJ said, she said, what's the surprise, JJ? And then her confession, So Gucci said, well, I don't know what it is, but it might be a ring, it might be a car, it might be some expensive jewelry, whatever. But I don't know what JJ got. And JJ introduced So Gucci to the audience. She said, well, yeah, let's see the surprise. So he had her turn her back and blindfold. And then the next thing you know, they had some stripper coming on stage and stuff, and the women were looking and throwing money at him, going all crazy. And then JJ said, this is your surprise. And all the girls were having fun and stuff. And then JJ said, you could tell Uncle Cliff was in the corner looking funny. And next thing you know, Lakeisha said she heard her phone ringing, so she went to the side and said, what's going on? Glenn, why you blowing up my phone? You're not supposed to be not supposed to be at no party throwing money at no strippers. You married and you got kids and stuff. She said, but we separated, Glenn. What you calling me back for? How you know I'm at this party? Who told you I was at Gucci's party? He said, Cliff told me. Cliff told you. And then she went back in there. She said, Cliff, I gotta talk to you to the side. So she pulled Cliff to the side. She said, Cliff, you stay out of my marriage. You ain't got no business texting Glenn and letting Glenn know what's going on in this party. You stay out of my marriage just like I stay out of your marriage. And then Latrice came over there and said, what's going on? She said, I told him he needs to stay out of my marriage. I'm not you, Latrice. He can't tell me what to do and who to live. And she said he was wrong for texting Glenn, letting Glenn know. Latrice said, well, Lakeisha, I'm sorry, but I have to agree with Cliff. He had the right. And I said, no, he ain't had the right to text that man nothing. Both of them are horse. Everybody said both of them are horse of the same color, Glenn and Cliff. But anyway, that was all for season 3, episode 7. I'm trying to catch up on my episodes between now and next week. But anyway, this is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.